Trans. Content removed by moderator. I'm honestly seeing this an increasingly large amount on Reddit at the moment. Like, unless you are within 6 hours of a post being put up, if you go to the comment section of any Reddit post at the moment, you'll have comments that are like, well, actually, I don't think people should be discriminated on based on their identity. And then you'll just have comment removed by moderator, comment removed by moderator, comment removed by moderator in the replies to it. It's like, it's every post at the moment. This video brought to you by my YouTube members and patrons. Thank you guys. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are going to be returning to r/me IRLGBT. It's you, it's me, IRLGBT. And then I came up with that in my head last night and was like, I need to shoehorn that into the video somehow. I don't know. Very quickly before we begin, I just wanted to mention that, as always, YouTube members and patrons, you guys get an extra video every single week for as low as £1 a month. That equates to about 25p per video. So if that is something that interests you, please do consider joining, as it really helps support the channel. One membership a month is the equivalent to like over 1,000 views. So the more of you that join, the closer I am to being able to pay rent with YouTube. So genuinely, it makes a huge difference. So thank you so much to everybody that does. Right, let's get into the subreddit, shall we? You're a man. Ad hominem. You were born a boy. Sunken cost fallacy. You're AMAB. False dichotomy. You have XY chromosomes. False equivalence. Trans people are mentally ill. Non sequitur. Changing your sex isn't possible. Skill issue. These are the best responses that I think people should start using. Everybody should just start using these responses in all of the mentioned scenarios here. If anybody says any of these things to you, just use these responses. So here we have a 2025 review of The Hub. Most viewed categories of 2025 were lesbian and transgender. People will jerk off to me, but not give me rights. And here I was told I would never get treated like a real woman. I mean, do not fucking lick the testosterone droplets that run down the needle. I know you want to. It will not be good for you. Please be a good boy just this once. Jesus Christ. I mean, this is just a PSA. Just like, don't do that, honestly. It's not gonna end well. The main reason, other than, I mean, the obvious one is like things that are meant to be injected are not necessarily good for you if consumed orally. There's different medications for different things. But more than that actually is if you put saliva on a needle and then stick that in your arm and put saliva directly into your bloodstream, you could just straight up give yourself like sepsis. And that's not good. That's not a good thing. Trans women are unstoppable because we have access to all the secret esoteric Boy Scout knowledge, but are no longer bound by the moral constraints of the Boy Scout oath. They told me how to build all those fires, tie all those knots, and they never even suspected I was a spy for the enemy. Assigned sleeper cell at birth. So I'm non-binary, as a lot of you people probably know by now. The way I just said you people sounded really like, oh, you people? What do you mean, you people? But a lot of you guys that watch my videos by now probably know that I'm non-binary. And I was also in the Scouts growing up as a kid. I cannot remember a single thing that I was taught in the Scouts. Genuinely, I cannot remember a single thing. Not even a little bit. I don't know if I should be impressed or embarrassed by that fact. My child will adhere to HHS guidance. DIYHRT.cafe, DIYHRT.wiki, r/trans DIY. Honestly, again, I feel like this one's just a PSA. Also, this has been a very trans heavy one today. I didn't realize until now. There are non-trans memes in this, don't worry. But I don't know why you would be worried about there being trans memes, but just IRLGBT isn't just trans. I just happened to save a lot of them unintentionally. Anyway, this one's more of a PSA because, especially in the US at the moment, getting access to trans healthcare can be difficult. So here's a bunch of ways that you can access it and transition. Trans women's goals at 4 months on HRT. Wowzers, she's totally goals. Trans women's goals at 4 years on HRT. Damn, goals, LeMayo. I mean, this is very similar. This is like, you know, non-binary, just goals in general as well. You talk to non-binary people, you've got the kind of the two flavors of non-binary, which is like, I just want to be a human being that isn't perceived by anybody, but when I am perceived, just no one can tell who I am, whatever. And then you've got the other flavor of non-binary that is, I want to be perceived by everybody, but I want to be perceived as an eldritch god being and nobody can actually look at me without their brains melting. You know, those are the two flavors. I'm kind of offended that trans people haven't been blamed for the invasion of Venezuela yet. There's still time. There's still time. It's like, let's not give them ideas, but like, there's still time. Dick is gone. Bush remains. Congratulations to America on her bottom surgery. I mean, yeah. What do you want me to say? Like it just. This is what it is, you know. What can I add to that? I'm adding so much to this video. Have we had a single non-trans post in this yet? Did I really save 9 trans posts in a row without... Oh, there's more. There's more. How many did I save before we get a non-trans post? This is going to be a surprise for me as well as for you guys. Anyway, a bird going to Birdie's salon is like, woman, no, man, yes. And they get airbrushed with yellow, and it's like transitioning goals. And honestly, I kind of love the concept. I love the idea that, you know, a trans mask bird would be like, hey, I'm not colorful enough, airbrush me up, boy. And they get airbrushed up, and I just like the concept. I like the concept, you know. I'm not sure who the artist of this one is because they haven't watermarked it, so you can go to me IRL LGBT and find them yourself because I'm lazy, but it is in there. So generally when there are comics, if they've got a watermark on them, I do my very best to make sure the watermark is shown. Basically, if there's a watermark, like, or you know, their at or whatever, I'll show it. If there isn't, I can't do that. My parents telling why I shouldn't go on HRT. Me, already on HRT, listening closely, already considered all pros and cons like a year ago. Yeah, pretty much. This is whenever you get people that are like, oh, but people regret going on HRT. So many people are detransitioning and blah, 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 all of these things. I'm like, it's just not true though, is it? Like, first and foremost, the waiting times, it doesn't matter what country you're in, but the waiting times to even just get HRT is like ridiculous. You have a long time to consider the pros and cons of these things. No one is just like impulse transition, you know, because it's not possible. No healthcare systems actually allow you to do that because they're all low-key kind of transphobic and don't want you to transition, so they make it really hard to do so. So no one's impulse transitioning or transitioning on a whim. There's a lot of consideration that goes into it. There is a lot of long waiting and considering and going, is this right for me, before you're even put on a list. Like, you consider all these things for a long time before it happens. There's a reason that, you know, the rates of detransitioning are exceedingly low, and even among the people that do detransition, the rates of people that detransition because they found it wasn't for them are exceedingly low. The majority of people that detransition, I mean like the large majority of people that do detransition, reportedly do so either temporarily or due to family and social pressures. Safe to say, if you're transitioning, you're doing so because you feel it's right for you. Bears like gay oral sex, according to important new scientific study. Who the f funded this study? You can find this out by spending 5 minutes in a sauna. You spend 5 minutes in the sauna with a fucking bear? Hun. We got a non-trans one! I know I saved all of these posts, but I didn't realize when I saved them all how many of them were trans, but we got a gay one. It's about bears. It's funny. I meet someone. We talk. I discuss the benefits of making estrogen available to purchase at Tesco. They leave. You're talking to the wrong kinds of people. You're talking to the wrong people. If they leave after you discuss this with them, you're talking to the wrong people. You gotta find the right crowd. You got the wrong friends, okay? A true friend would appreciate and respect your opinion on estrogen at Tesco, is all I'm saying. All modern TV is woke trash. Meanwhile, in the 1970s, let's take all the capitalistic pigs and and throw them off the tallest buildings we can find. Yeah, honestly, there are so many like 70s and 80s movies that were like really anti-capitalist. A really good movie. The name has left my brain. You know when you go to say something, it's there, you've got it ready, and then as soon as you go to say it, it's gone. The f is that movie about all of the politicians secretly being aliens? Is it They Live? They Live! That's the movie. I was right. Yeah, They Live was a movie from like the 80s. That's where the original I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass and I'm all out of gum comes from, right? But that whole thing was about, you know, aliens basically brainwashing people into conformity and obeying, and like capitalism was this massive machine that was being run by these aliens. Like, I don't know how else you could comprehend that, to be honest. But yeah, there were a lot of movies like that. A lot of movies like that in the 70s and 80s. Your gender is what's in your pants. My gender is piss. Can't talk right now, Mom. I'm making piss. Well, let's find out what's in my pants, shall we? Let's find out what gender I am. So, first thing that's in my pants. A sword. Wow. But wait, there's more. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 cans of miniature priming spray paint. I'm gonna start that again. I think I had a small stroke. 4. We have 4 cans of primer. But what's this? There's more. We have Fulgrim, the demon Primarch of Slanesh. Wow, how did that get in there? I truly am non-binary. Show about gay men who play sports versus show about gay women who play sports. I haven't watched either of these shows, but if that's the hockey one on the left, Leo watched that entire show in like a day. So, you know, there is that. Apparently it's good. I haven't watched it, but apparently it's good. Cool. I don't know what the show on the right is though, but it looks dope as hell. So, sports. This content has been removed for violating Tumblr's community guidelines. Tweet by Jillian Brandsetter reads, if enforcing gender norms requires a constant state of surveillance and censorship, then they probably aren't as biological or innate as you think they are. The jokes write themselves. The fact that this was banned as well, it really, yeah, it adds to it, but it is true. It is true. If you have to enforce gender norms, if you have to enforce them because people don't abide by them, they might not be as black and white, cut and dry as you think they are. Clearly, they're a bit more fluid if the only way that everybody's going to abide them is by you forcing them to follow them by law. I once had a German bouncer look at my pre-transition ID and then back at me and just go, ja, das ist ein improvement. Apologize to all of my German audience out there. I know there's at least 2 of you, and you both have Japanese usernames. I don't know why, but the 2 people that I know are German in my audience both have Japanese usernames. I mean, cool, man. I respect it. I'm also learning Japanese, so like it's all good. I just wanted to apologize for my German accent here. I sounded a little bit like the 3 pigs from Shrek. Like, ja, das ist ein improvement. Oh, this is how I get cancelled, isn't it? All the things that I've said on my channel over the years, the thing that's going to get me cancelled is my German accent. If God really wanted to impress me, he would have made Joseph pregnant. And that's the post I've got to end this one on. I'm ending my Me IRL LGBT video on Christian M-Preg. I got nothing else. I got nothing to add to this. Fucking Christian M-Preg. That's it. That's all I've got. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed. If you would like to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below. Or equally, you can click on that join button on the channel to support me. It helps a lot more than you might realize, but by no means should you feel like you have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. But a huge, massive special thank you to all of the wonderful YouTube members and patrons that do support me. All of your names are up on screen right now. It genuinely helps so much, and it genuinely means so much. So thank you to everybody that does. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.